I want to get back to what you were saying about equities. You said you will end the year lower. How much lower, right? We're at 3,800 now. Where do you see us ending? Are you talking about a 15% correction? Are you talking about something bigger?
Oh, no, when I said that, Sonali, I was talking about bond yields. I think equities will end up higher. And I do believe, though, to your question, that sometime here, probably in the second or third quarter, we will see a correction in the stock market. And I think that we'll find out that the Fed will not tolerate a stock market that's down more than 15%, and just like we found out in 2018, in December of that year, when the market suddenly slid, the Fed adjusted policy. And then I think that's where we're heading, is that we're going to get that kind of correction before the end of the year, and the Fed will adjust policy to address it.
Well, let's remember last March, it took them 2 moves in 2 weeks to finally bring the market higher. Is Operation Twist really the only answer to the market here, or do you see them doing something else drastic down the road?
Well, I think down the road, the ultimate answer, given the supply of treasuries and the fact that there will come the day where the Federal Reserve is concerned about the size of its balance sheet and buying too many treasuries, that they will shift to yield curve control. And how I envision that working is to say, we're going to set a maximum rate for the 10-year note. I don't know what that rate is. Maybe it's 1.5, maybe it's 2. Back in the 1940s, it was 2.25. And that will essentially tell the market that they have a put option. And every time rates rise to that kind of level, the market will step in and buy the bonds in place of the central bank buying the bonds. Now, the reason I feel so strongly about that, Sonali, is that we already see, we don't even have an indication from the Federal Reserve that they're ever even contemplating reducing asset purchases or raising short-term rates, and the market's already having a tantrum. Can you imagine what happens when the central bank comes out and makes a statement that says, we have decided we're going to start tapering our asset purchases? The market is going to have a major problem. And so I think that the Fed will have to come up with a policy adjustment which assures investors that they're not going to let long-term rates get out of control.